which is putting in the insulation in the ceilings and the walls. Recently I added another light right here for the corner here where the workbench will be. Also, in order to install the ceiling drywalls, I had to add some 2x4s with some L brackets to the side of the house so that we could form a ceiling that the drywall could attach to. That's what I spent last night doing. And another piece was added right here. Then the whole garage was cleaned out and swept, trash thrown away, and the current project is in the back of the truck right now, which is that. That's the stuff that's going to go onto the ceiling. And then the stuff in the trunk, the stuff in the bottom is going to go on the walls, all for insulation, to make it warmer and quieter. See what happens. Alright, so this is, the next phase was insulation. This is the stuff we're using. This was what it looks like when it comes out of the package. And this is the first two places that we installed it. And you just install it inside each of these areas between the 2x4 poles, 2x4 boards. And you just have to do it all around the garage. And also on all the walls. Which should take me probably another day to get done. And I'll get back to you then. This is the staple gun that you use to staple the pieces like that, like that, like that. About 6 to 8 inches. It's not real safe to install this, so you have to wear protective clothing such as gloves, goggles, and this mask, which is what I'm wearing right now. And a hat is okay too. Alright, so now we're maybe 3 weeks from the last time I filmed. Now the garage is insulated all the way around, except for where the wall shares the other side with the house. And I'm not going to insulate that because the house will provide more heat into the garage without the insulation, and will actually end up heating the garage. And once the heat comes into the garage, then the insulation around will keep that heat in. Definitely the worst part was the ceiling. You got all that fiberglass coming down on your face, and you have to put your mouth and nose and face right next to your work, so it sucks. I would say altogether, ceiling took 9 hours, and the floor, ceiling took about 8 hours, 9 hours, and the walls took about 7 hours. As you can see, also the garage door opener for the front and the garage door are gone. Workers removed that today, and that's going to make my drywalling easier. And it's also going to let me attach the garage to the top of the drywall instead of having to cut around my drywall. That'll make it easier to, it'll make it look nicer, and it'll make it easier to install the drywall. This back hole right here will have a garage door also installed. Electrical's still fine. We're ready to drywall. So the first step